Welcome to the Days Gonna Add podcast, where at the end of the day,
Day's gonna end.
you fucked it.
I had to cough.
I'm Regulus, and that's King Jumanji with
Hi.
the fucking COVID-19.
Got the vid. Now the old Rona.
So before we get going, I got a question from one of our fans on TikTok, so I was gonna read it out and see what you think.
All right.
Hey, Regs, and I forgot the other guy's name. Sorry. Damn, that's
insulting.
rough. It's your channel.
That is crazy.
It's weird. I don't know. I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I need some advice. My best friend and I do a comedy improv night, and it's a lot of fun. But he recently did a no-sell on one of my bits. Oh, that's rough.
That is rough.
He's never done anything like this before, and he knows that since we're doing improv, that you're supposed to yes and play off of each other. But he kind of just went quiet, and the bit fell flat. I'm not sure what to do. Do you have any advice for me?
Oh,
see, I would never see. The thing is that I do this with you, and you're my best friend.
Yeah,
and you would never do something like that to me, where you would no sell or like deadpan a joke that I did.
No,
so,
I'm
wondering, what are your thoughts? What are your thoughts on it?
I think that your friend having the setup maybe should have.
Well, it's not my friend.
Well, the fan.
Oh,
maybe
I see. Okay.
Maybe the fan should have had a little bit of a better setup and given them a little bit more than just a kind of a really small one-off. Like, that's pretty much it. Like, it's pretty hard to go off of something without setup.
I don't remember the fan questions thing was just a one-off, so I don't know.
I'm just saying, like,
context that we don't really have.
If the setup wasn't there, then it's very hard to riff off of, and like, if it just wasn't funny, then I mean, you can't really save a dying horse, right? You got to put it down right there.
Sure, but like improv is definitely yes and you need to like play off of each other. If one person doesn't do their job, the joke is dead in the water anyway, no matter how good it was. So like,
there is that, but it's just very hard to the improv when the initial improv wasn't funny.
Okay. Can I be honest for a second?
Yeah.
I've been thinking about it, and the Weeb Irwin thing was my fault. Let's be clear. It was. So the problem is that I thought of it while I was at work, and I'm super bored at work because I don't let us listen to like music or podcasts anymore.
Yeah.
So the fact that it was like anything that made me laugh, I thought it was going to be a lot funnier, and it's also my fault because I didn't commit to the bit. I feel like because I was kind of like stuttering and I was worried that it wasn't going to be funny, so it fell flat.
You didn't have any confidence in it, so. And you know what? Usually you're really confident with your jokes, and that's something easy for me to jump on and be like, aha!
Yeah, and also to be fair, after I listened back, you did throw in a couple pity chuckles, so I'm gonna take the L on this one. It was most definitely my fault. But also, if you ever deadpan me again.
It may or may not happen. I don't know. I can't give you a guaranteed. Yeah, I'm definitely going to laugh at every single thing. Because I've had some stinkers that you just fucking sit there and you're like, oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sure. Not on the pod.
Not on the pod, but definitely amongst the group.
Yeah, that sucks. I think that's worse.
That is
like our closest friends since like middle school. And just
fuck it.
You could hear a fart.
You could hear a fly fart in Africa with the silence in the room. But
you had a question, a real question.
I do have a real question. It is more of a would you rather question.
Hit me.
I think these are fun. All right. Would you rather have 3 arms, fully functional, right? But the third arm is coming out of your chest, and it can, like, bend all the way down to your waist, and then turn around, bend all the way up to your head, right? Fully 360, it's rotational, but it's just out of your chest, right dead center, okay? But
I have some questions, if that's okay.
yeah, sure.
So are my current arms still my arm?
Yeah.
Changes those?
Nothing
Okay,
changes. You just get an additional third arm right on center mass.
cool. Okay. So does it reach
Your schwingus? Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm already heavily leaning towards.
Okay, but you haven't heard the other one. All right.
It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
Would you rather have X-ray vision? And I'm saying, like, you could look through fucking 20 feet of lead, like better than Superman's X-ray vision, right? Like, you could choose how strong it is. Like, you could see past people's walls, or you could just be like see underneath, see underneath the clothes and shit, right? But
Okay.
it works normally, but it actually gives people and things radiation, right? Like an actual X-ray would.
So, to be clear,
Yes.
the questions are: would you rather have an extra arm for gooning, or cancer vision like a perverted cancer vision?
I'm not saying perverted. I'm just giving examples. I'm
you
saying
said look through walls and clothes.
you could look through people's clothes. I'm saying that's how far you could gauge it. Like, you could look through the lead, or you could look underneath. Like, that's how far you can gauge, like, how strong it is, right? I don't know. Maybe you look in
same X-ray as like a normal X-ray. So, like, if I were to go into like a hospital setting, could I see what an X-ray would see and not instantly fry their insides?
If they were wearing a lead vest, then yeah, like the radiation vest, yeah, you could.
Okay, I'm gonna take the gooner arm.
Take the gooner arm. You know what? I would take the X-ray vision just for people I don't like.
You want the Tony Soprano?
The Tony Soprano. That's what I was hoping you would get to. The Tony Soprano X-ray vision. All my enemies are gonna somehow end up like Tony's enemies.
Great. Man, so I was on my lift again, obviously. I got nothing to think about. And I was just kind of like, thinking about stuff for the pod and thinking about funny stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I came about mad cow disease. I'm like, that's funny because that's such an absurd thing to name like a disease.
Yeah.
Back when that was like when it came out, which is like in the 90s or something,
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, you got a bit of mad cow disease. People be like, bullshit. Bring a real doctor in here. And it was like really big in like the UK, so it'd be like, oh, you got a bit of mad cow disease.
It sounds like a very fucking British thing to say.
But I was looking into it because I wanted to, a little bit more for the joke. Not funny.
No.
100% fatality rate.
Yeah.
It's only called mad cow. It's called like bovine whatever.
A bovine
in cows.
Spongiform. Whatever that word says.
Encephalopathy.
There you go.
Yeah, that's not good. 100% death rate in cows and 100% death rate in humans.
I'm gonna say mad cow disease makes it sound a lot less dangerous than it actually is.
Variant Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease.
Oh, well, I mean, I'd rather go with mad cow disease. I don't want to hear about Creutzfeldt.
Creutzfeldt-Jakob.
Who the fuck is Creutzfeldt-Jakob?
The first person with mad cow disease, or the person that discovered it. I don't know.
Damn. You know what? I wish. The cool thing about catching a new disease, like, the bad thing is they're not going to cure it. Nowhere near in time to save you. But you get to have a disease named after you.
I have good news and bad news.
Bad news.
Good news is we're naming this disease after you. Bad news is we're naming the disease after you.
We're naming the disease after you. Oh. Just go in
that
for
reminds
a
me,
checkup. I've been feeling a little sick lately.
I saw somebody that was like, it's so weird that Lou Gehrig caught Lou Gehrig's disease. It's like,
what are the coincidences? Yeah, what are the coincidences that fucking Lou Gehrig catches Lou Gehrig's disease?
Don't they call like in the UK, don't they call like women that like cows? Like isn't that like a slang thing for your wife or like an angry old woman?
No, a hag is what they call like an angry old woman, but a cow is just an insult for a woman who's larger. I think that's just a universal thing. I don't know if it's like a UK slang to, like originated.
I'm just thinking about, you're coming in as a woman, and like women have been like medically historically, just like they just dismiss everything as oh, you're crazy. It's a damn period. So
it's the damn hormones.
Giving symptoms, and the doctor's like, "Ah, you mad cow, get out of here!
You mad cow, get out of here!" Like a 1950s doctor. You fucking mad cow, get out of here! Go, scram!
Mad cow.
Oh, I didn't know Lou Gehrig's disease is actually ALS. Oh,
yeah.
There's a lot less funny now.
Just the most, the most famous person. Why did they do that with Magic Johnson?
Call AIDS Magic Johnson?
Call AIDS Magic or something.
Yeah, I got that magic in me, baby. Are you clean? Nah, I got that magic in me.
Got the magic in me.
You want to go play some Magic the Gathering? No, thank you. That'd put a lot. That'd be a real big damper on a lot of things. But let's go to the Magic Show. A show about fucking what?
Maybe there's a reason. Now that I'm thinking about it,
maybe there might be a really big reason.
I talked about what goes on in my mind. I am I'm sure you have it with someone like, especially people that were in the Navy or someone like the old heads.
Yeah.
What goes on? The people that are so anti-technology, they still have a flip phone, and they hate that they have to have a flip phone. It's kind of torture for me to go through my day without some type of stimuli, because I'm used to it. So it's all just up here in my noodle.
Mm-hmm.
What goes on with people who don't have any of that? I would pay $1,000 to get in the mind of one of my old head coworkers like that. Yeah. What do you think? I think I've worked there for 3 years. I've heard him say maybe 100 words total.
A man of silence.
Most of that is grunts. We're yeah.
Nah. Hey man, you want to have lunch together? Nah. Okay. Just gonna go eat in my car then.
Yes, hey man, how was your weekend? It was fine.
It was fine. Oh, cool.
It's fucking cold outside.
Yeah.
Okay, have a good one.
Yep. That's the Midwest, bud. That blows my mind. This is an old head thing, but this is also a new thing. But people who complain about it's fucking cold out. Do you know where you live?
Every year, buddy.
Couple of days, it was 71, 72 degrees out. Now it's back to being 30. Yeah, that's Midwest living there, bud. Are you new to it? You've been here for 30-something years. You can't fucking figure it out?
Yeah, every winter is new to some people. I've been living here all my life. We've never had a winter like this. Last year was like this.
Last year
and the year before that.
The year before that, too. Funny, it's almost like we have seasons. That's a mystery, man. Why is it cold out? The Earth's rotation. I don't know. Did you not listen in science in first grade?
You don't even need science. You need just be
Look
conscious.
outside.
Walk outside.
I don't walk outside. You got to work today. No, I don't walk outside. I don't even look outside. What are you talking about? You don't look outside? It's cold.
The same people that complain about that also wear shorts year round.
Oh my
photos.
God, there's
and your leg's a popsicle. Of course it's cold.
This dude who works out, he's a nice guy and all, but he's one of those guys who wears shorts all years round. Is it's not cold out, bro. You won't even know cold. And I'm this is the one bad thing about you. But this guy is always wearing shorts, and I'm I would never wear shorts, even in summer. That's just bred into me to never wear shorts at a job. Because military, we don't get shorts. We have to wear pants all the time. And plus,
I
work on an airport and jet blast is a thing, you know, it's kicking up like maybe little sand and particulates. I don't want that shit embedded into my leg. Also, jet fuel, kind of pretty hard to get off skin.
Melt steel beams.
It could melt steel beams. But yeah, that's the one person's like, hey, it's not cold out. No. The same person who's probably like in denial of seasons.
In denial of seasons, you deal with that a lot.
Yeah. Well, it was 60 yesterday, but now it's like 20 degrees out. Oh, fucking who would have thought? Shit, you fucking kidding me, man? What? You mean it's cold out in winter?
It's not even winter anymore. It's spring.
It's not. It's spring, but it's still 30 degrees out.
It's fake spring.
It's fake spring.
Maybe seasons are bullshit. Maybe they're onto something.
No. Just go get the Farmer's Almanac. It'll tell you everything. They have wizards printing that thing up. It's like oracles. They have several crystal balls that they're all peering into the future. They're like, what is it going to be on March 2027? It's going to be cold. What?
Speaking of conspiracies.
Speaking of conspiracies, yeah. Like you, I like to think at work. But I was thinking, I was like, because I've heard this before, and I was like, what if they switch babies at hospitals? Like, you've heard that before, right? People bringing up, they switch babies at hospitals. The government is doing this.
I was just the overworked, hungover nurse, but like, whatever.
Yeah. I was thinking, like, what if that is a thing? Like, what if it wasn't some crazy guy who started that, but like a woman to cover up like an affair? It's like, oh, why is, say it's a white couple, right? And the baby comes out not white. And the husband's just like, what the hell happened? And the wife's just like, they switched our babies at the hospital. The government did it. And he's probably like sitting there like, that makes so much sense. He's probably also in denial about seasons. Let's be honest.
I was going to say, he probably like saw the baby come out of her. But then again, if he's the type of person to deny seasons, I'm not sure he's going to be the most attentive husband on the due date.
Well, the baby came out and, well, he looked like me, but now he kind of, it's like, really now?
I thought you were going the other direction where like they like pay off the nurse to switch it with another baby, like actually switch it. Like, oh shit, I had a black baby. Now I have to like hook me up with a white baby. And
Hook
the
me
nurse
up
goes
with a white baby.
And the nurse finds like a black woman that cheated and is like, why don't we like castle like in chess? Which is
let's just king the rook around real quick.
King the rook.
Or what is it called? Castling?
I just said that. It's
Yeah.
Yeah, they just that's fucking
castle the baby. Listen, we got a white mother right here. She cheated on her husband. We need a white baby. Oh my god, thank God.
Do we got one?
Do we got one on?
There we go. Just switch the toe tags. They don't do toe tags for babies.
The toe tags.
That's dead body. Whoops. Can I be so real with you? I was really scared they were gonna do that with when I had my son.
What, switch the baby?
By accident, yeah. Because like, you know, he came out and like, obviously his mom held him first. That's fair. Did
That's
all the work.
Fair. I guess.
And then after when they passed out from exhaustion, I was holding the baby, and I didn't let him go. Like, even they're like, "Oh, you could put him in the thing." I'm like, "No, I don't think so." And it wasn't like a conspiracy thing, but it's like I've been waiting quite a while to hold him. I'm gonna go ahead and do that for a bit, and then like,
you're not trading my baby out for another one.
That's what I'm saying. But they kept it. It did get a little weird because they did keep asking. They're like, "Oh, you know, we could like let you guys sleep. We can go put him in like the nursery with the other babies." I'm like, "No." He's fine right here. Thanks.
I don't know if it's like since they're new, you may have like not saying that you're dirty or like, sick or anything like that, but maybe it's like a health thing. Like they want to keep it, around like a controlled environment instead of having, you in there.
Well, it's also easier because it's easier for like one or two nurses to go into the nursery and like do checks on all of the babies rather than going to all of the
individual rooms and stuff like that. Yeah.
But they gave us the option. They were just kind of like, hey, give yourselves a break. Go. They were just trying to be nice, is what it was. They're like, hey, you were here at like 3 a.m. and we were going through this all day. So why don't you guys get some sleep. The baby will be okay. We'll watch him. We'll do they did like diabetes tests. They do those over there. They do like blood tests and everything. But we were just like, you can do it right here. And they're like, great, thanks.
Great, thanks. This is so I'm so happy that you want me to do it right here in front of you. Thanks. Oh god.
Now, if I had to do it over again, I'd be a lot more thankful than suspicious. But speaking of sleeping and naps, you take naps?
No.
Yeah, you and John Barenthal would get along just fine.
I despise sleeping as it is.
I kind of like a good nap, to be honest.
I
don't ever try to nap. I'll like have something on TV and I'll fall asleep, like a YouTube video that I don't really care about or something. But
I feel like when I wake up from a nap, I've wasted so much time that I could have gotten stuff done just for my ass to be sitting at a computer and playing a game anyways. But it's like, I could have been awake and doing things instead of sleeping. Like, that's why I have my alarm set so early. Like, I go to bed at like 3 a.m. and wake up at 9. Because I'm like, I do not want to be sleeping. I don't want to be wasting, time.
That's fair. I don't really like waste. I don't like to nap, like going to nap, but like sometimes when I wake up from a nap, I feel like.
What if a nap happens?
Yeah. But John Barenthal, he was confronted on a podcast, and then because he did it on like a bunch of different things, and he's like, listen, all I'm saying, he like tried to take it back. He's like, hey, listen, if you nap, it's like whatever, but I just think you should. And then he switched it. You could tell he started getting annoyed again. He's like, but what are you doing napping in the middle? He doubled down.
Wait, is John Barenthal the guy who plays the Punisher?
Yeah.
Okay. You know what? Me and John Barenthal will get along very well. Yeah, fuck naps. Naps are stupid. What are you doing? Sleep at night. Or if you work the night shift, sleep in the early morning like I do.
Everybody gets one sleep. Don't be greedy.
Yeah, don't be greedy. You can't make up for lost sleep with a nap. You're just going to make yourself more tired, and then you're going to mess up your sleep schedule even more.
I mean, naps are good for you. They can like help you refocus and stuff. There's benefits to it. But...
So can a cigarette.
All right.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, since I've quit smoking, like...
Started napping?
No, I haven't started napping, but I've noticed, like, I don't have anything to, like, reroute my focus or, like, set my brain straight. Because that was, like, a good, like, day breaker. You did a bunch of work. You go and, you puff on a little ciggy. And then you're just, like, your brain has a time to reset because all you're focused on is the nicotine going into your body. But now without that, I'm just sitting here like fucking flinging shit on the walls, freaking out like a chimp.
Yeah, I've never done cigarettes. I'm not a big smoker. I'm not a big drugs guy either, which apparently is like crazy to say. Have you ever told someone that I don't really, or like alcohol, especially where we live? It's like, yeah, I'm not a big drinker. I'm not a big smoker. I don't, smoke weed or anything. They look at you like you're the problem. Like, what do you mean you don't do that? And it's like, I'm just not a fan of you. I don't care if you do it. And they're like, oh, you're missing out. They do the same thing with like weed to me that people do with like sushi. Like I've had sushi a couple times and I'm like, not for me. And they're like, oh, but you got to try this sushi. This one's different. And I tried. I'm like, oh, wow, it tastes like ass, just like last time. And they're like, no hate on you if you like sushi. I just don't. And they're like, you got to dip it in this like, wasabi. And I'm like, okay, cool.
Now my mouth is burning and it tastes like ass. Thanks.
Fermented horseradish would make something better. That's if you need that to make it better, it's not good in the first place. And I'm like, yeah, I get like panic attacks when I do drugs. And we're like, oh, you're smoking the wrong stuff. You got to smoke this. I'm like, no, I'm all right.
I'm pretty sure all weed has the same effect. I mean, there is like difference between indica and like what's the other one?
Like
Sativa and indica, yeah. Not sativa.
People try to say that like, oh, well, this just help you focus. This isn't even like a bad. And I'm like, buddy, I've tried. I used to do it a bunch in high school, and then I like had a bad trip, and now all of my trips are bad. I ruined it, and that's fine.
Yeah,
it is what it is. Why are you pressuring me into doing drugs?
I don't get it. Like, if someone said, it's like the respect the no thing, man. Like, somebody offers you a drink, nah, I'm good. You're not gonna sit there and be like, no, drink it. It's like, okay, I already said no. Like,
we live in the Midwest. Everyone here is an alcoholic. I'm like, yeah, and I'm striving to be like you guys.
What a great thing to fucking live up to. No, I get
really
it.
Missing out.
I get that. It's like you're the pro. I know you don't drink. I got an Ubering for you.
Well, I'm like this old turnip.
This old turnip. Yeah. I mean, fucking just don't do it. If you don't like it, don't do it. But if you do like it, don't be a prick about it, or don't make it your entire personality.
Oh my god, that's the worst thing. Not smoking, but like if you take any specific thing, even stuff that I like, and you make it your whole personality, I already know that we can't be friends. We can't like I can't hang out with you. Like even if somebody made their whole personality like just Magic the Gathering, like every time you say something it goes back to Magic the Gathering, I'd be like, okay, I'm really over it.
I'm really over. It's like the Texas thing, like, yeah, well, we got good barbecue out in Texas. It's like, okay, cool. Yeah, we were talking about like Tennessee barbecue, but like, I mean, that's cool. Yeah, but out in Texas we got Buc-ee's. Are you trying to talk about Quick Trip? I remember having a conversation with some dude about Quick Trip, because Quick Trip's awesome.
Quick Trip goated.
Quick Trip is goated, and the guy's like, yeah, well, that doesn't actually stack up to Buc-ee's. And I was like, I don't want to go to like a mega store that is a gas station. That sounds atrocious. I've been to a Buc-ee's before. Let me tell you, it's not as cracked as everybody makes it up to be. Smells like hot trucker ass and barbecue.
Quick Trips are nice.
Quick Trips are nice. It doesn't smell like trucker ass.
My favorite place to be is a place that doesn't smell.
That's my favorite place to be, is a place that doesn't reek.
Yeah, I mean, shit.
Bro,
isn't that everybody?
You work at a warehouse, right?
Uh-huh.
The amount of motherfuckers, you probably dealt this too, who don't know what the hell a stick of deodorant is or a bar of soap. How can you go around and not smell yourself? That is the one thing. We're both pretty big guys. We overhaul on making sure we don't smell like hot ass.
Oh yeah, 100%.
The double scrub, the double dip on the fucking deodorant. Got to make sure that we're not smelling like shit.
Yeah, like sometimes like my deodorant will run out. Like I'll do it and there's nothing. And, it happens to everybody. You try to put it on, it crumbles and falls on the ground. It's like, oh shoot. Some people that'll happen to them and they'll be like, yeah, well, I guess no deodorant today. It's like, no. You take your ass down to Quick Trip and get the speed stick. Do something.
Have deodorant in your backpack at work or like in your locker. Have some way of reapplying deodorant. Or this is a great thing that my buddy Daughtry taught me while I was in the military. You know those like sprays you can get from like Bath and Body Works?
Yeah.
Those things, perfect. Like midday, you've been working all day, just hit yourself with a couple of spritz, smelling fine. You get you through the rest of the day so you can go home and take a shower. And please, for the love of God, if you sweat at work, take a shower afterwards. I don't care if you showered earlier in the day. Take another shower. You don't go to bed all nasty and smelly.
That's for you. That's not for anybody. That's for you.
That's
treat yourself properly.
Yeah. And it's like, if you go to bed after a shower, you feel refreshed, you feel like relaxed, you smell good. If you smell good, you feel good, right? All these people walking around with hot ass smelling like a goddamn card shop in the fucking early 2000s.
It's like Yu-Gi-Oh in this bitch.
It smells like Yu-Gi-Oh in this bitch. Speaking of hot ass in card shop.
Like fucking like rotting taco meat.
Yeah, rotting taco meat, stale ass. Me and my wife walked into a card shop because I was looking. That was when I got the Morkborg book, and it was a Warhammer 40K night, and I saw that outside the door, and I looked at her and I was like, "Prepare yourself, it's gonna smell bad." And she's like, "It's not gonna be that bad." I'm like, "It's gonna be bad."
Sweet summer child.
Sweet summer child, you don't know nerds. I opened the door and it was just like a wave.
Oh God.
I was like, let's get this book and let's get the hell out of here. And when I got in the book and I just looked back at her face, she looks mortified, like, how? Bro, if I owned a card shop like that, number one rule, if I can smell you and you don't smell good, get the fuck out.
I have a hose.
I have a hose.
Spraying motherfuckers down as soon as they walk in.
How do you do that though? Like, have you played? I don't know if you played a card shop and you've smelled somebody right next to you.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's the worst. It's like I for all my heart, I want to be mean to this person because, you know, you learn a lot more if someone screams it to your face. At least that's how I've learned.
Yeah.
But, like, I can't bring it to myself to be like, you fucking smell. I can smell you.
I've done it at work. I've told people, like, because we're in, like, the container and it's hot and now you smell like hot fucking sewage. I'm like, hey, break's coming up. Drive to the fucking gas station and get yourself some deodorant. Like, I'll buy it for you. You fucking smell. And they're like, oh, I fucking ran out of deodorant. I'm like, I don't care what the reason is. Like, I wouldn't be that rude to somebody in like a public setting, but I'm at work and it is hot as fuck and it stinks. Like, I gotta sit here and let marinate with you. I'm gonna start smelling, and if I start smelling, I'm gonna get pissed off real quick.
Yeah, like it puts the whole mood into a damper. It's like, ugh. All right.
And then I'm the bad guy for being like, "Hey, you smell like you shit your pants." And it's like,
yeah, that's the craziest thing. People look at you like, "Oh, wow, he's a dick." I'm doing us all a favor. I guarantee you, motherfucker, smelled him too. Go home and take a shower. And it's not just men. It's mostly primarily men, but there have been some women that they've just walked by and it's like, I was like, am I back in the Navy? Am I just walking off the boat?
Excuse me, man. You smell like a fish market. Take care of yourself.
Excuse me, man.
Again, not for me. That's for you.
That's
Treat
not
yourself.
Treat yourself. Treat yourself like a decent human being and take a fucking shower. God.
Doesn't help that a lot of these people are like, it's gay to wash your ass. Like, it's not.
It's not, trust me. The most straightest thing you could do.
Yeah, why clean up your house if you're not expecting guests? It's like, because your house smells like shit.
Yeah.
If there was shit in your house, you'd clean your fucking house. There's shit in your ass, clean your ass.
I don't need to take a shower every other day because I just have naturally smelly. No, you do not naturally smell good. You smell like ass. Your nose has gotten so used to you smelling like this that it's normal to you. It's not normal to anybody else. Those motherfuckers piss me off the most. I don't need to I take a shower every other day. What? What do you mean? Did you go outside today? Maybe not for some people. Go take a shower. I don't care. It's a daily thing. Treat yourself. That's for you. Like the fucking. It's gonna be a first T-shirt. That's for you, and it's just a shower.
Soap.
Oh my
Basic
god.
hygiene.
Speaking of neighbors, you like that transition?
When did we mention neighbor? I'm sorry. I'm ruining the improv. I'm doing it now.
See, now you deadpan. You know what? Podcast over. I'm done.
That's fair, actually.
No. Have you ever noticed this? Maybe I'm just crazy, but like when I wrote this down like 2 weeks ago, my wife got home and she just mentioned the same shit to me, but it's like, you've never see your neighbors bringing in groceries, right? Like everybody goes out and gets groceries. The grocery stores are always full, right? But you never see your neighbors bringing in groceries. And the second that I wrote this down, like the next day, my wife came home. She's like, hey, remember that thing that we always talk about? Like, you never see our neighbors bringing in groceries? Yeah, I just saw our neighbors bringing in like a whole haul of groceries. Like a Costco was bought out. And I was like, they're onto us. The simulation knows that I know.
That is crazy because, like, I've lived in like apartment complexes, and even then, I've never like met someone getting their mail at the same time. I've never seen someone bringing in groceries. There's like train. What is it? The communal laundry. So there's only like 4 washers, and it's a whole complex. I've never seen anybody do their wash. That is weird.
Yeah. It's like, it's the craziest thing, but when you start thinking about it, maybe it's that thing you don't think about it, so you never notice it ever happening. Or like, if you do see it, you're just like, oh, okay. Well, it doesn't like pay into your mind because it's not your groceries, but when you think about it, you're like, yeah, I've never seen that. Maybe it's just that.
I've never seen anybody take their trash to the curb either. Now you're the Matrix. You're breaking me out.
But again, it could be
fucking
just
Morpheus over here.
It doesn't fucking pay into your mind because it's not affecting you in literally any way, so you wouldn't take note of it. But it's when you start thinking about it, you're like, yeah.
And now all I'm gonna see is people doing that stuff. I'm just gonna start getting like inconvenient.
Yeah, they'll try to take your trash as a line. Like, what are we waiting for? Oh, to throw away. To throw away.
To throw away.
If there's a line at the garbage can and I ask the guy, why is there a line? And the guy says to throw away, I'll
be like, you want to take care of this and leave in my trash?
Yeah,
I'm not participating. Whatever this is.
There's there's an eldritch being eating people in that fucking garbage bin, and you guys have all fallen under its spell. I'm not going over there. I'm not to throw it away. I'll leave it right here.
Oh man. So we can agree that ketchup goes on French fries.
Yeah.
Ketchup goes on tater tots.
Yeah.
Ketchup, for some reason, does not go on baked potato.
I think it's because
Why?
there's better things to put on a baked potato, since the way that you're eating it doesn't make it readily available to dip it, because those things are dippable, right? French fries, dippable.
You could dip
Tater
a potato.
tot. I mean, you can dip a potato, but like a French fry and a tater tot, that's just one and done in my mouth, nummy nummies. But like,
I know, but you would judge somebody if you were out to dinner and like baked potato and they dumped it in ketchup and ate it. Like,
I mean, I would be like, you could have had like cheese and bacon and sour cream on it, but like, you know, it's not going to be like the weirdest thing. I'm not going to sit over there and like slap them.
All right, fair enough. Maybe you're a little bit generous. Someone starts putting ketchup on their mashed potatoes.
But again, there's better things to put on mashed potatoes, like
Well, it's
gravy.
not about better. Yes. There's better things to put on fries. The same deal. Cheese, bacon, that goes good on loaded fries.
Again, I think it's the form factor. It's like mashed potatoes, you don't dip them. I think it's the dipability that really calls to the ketchup.
But I'm talking about flavor-wise. On paper, there would be nothing wrong with like squirting some ketchup on the side of your plate, getting like a spoonful of taters, dipping, and then eating it like that. On paper, there's nothing wrong with it. But if you did that, you'd be asked to leave the restaurant.
Yeah, probably.
Why though?
Because that's not a ketchupable thing.
It's a potato.
It is, but it's mashed.
So if I had French fries and I squished them, all of a sudden I can't. Hash browns are just crushed.
Well, no, because hash browns you put ketchup on. Because you're putting.
Why? They're just mashed up potatoes with a little.
Because you're putting ketchup on your other breakfast items like your eggs. So you already got it in your hand. Might as well. There you go. This really is the potato paradox.
I mean, I'm not sitting here saying that you should do it. It just occurred to me that it's all potatoes. It's all going in the same spot. But I would, like, if I was on a date with somebody, I would leave the date if they ordered mashed potatoes and did a little of ketchup in there. I'd be like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and split the bill. And
now, if you take those leftover mashed potatoes and like turned it into like potato discs and then fried it in a pan with some butter and then you dip that in ketchup, totally fine.
Is it just crispy?
I think
crispy
it's
plus ketchup.
The crisp calls to the ketchup.
What if I like fried up like pierogies? Could I dip those in ketchup?
No. That's
okay.
Specifically applesauce and sour cream.
Okay. Pierogies?
Yeah.
Use applesauce with your pierogies?
Yeah, if it's like the potatoes and onion one, yeah.
See, I can't tell you why that's wrong because I like latkes or like potato pancakes.
With applesauce. That's a Polish thing.
I can't tell you why it's wrong, but it feels wrong.
It's a Polish thing.
I think it's because the noodle. I don't think you go apple and noodle.
It's the Polish thing. My dad was telling me that my aunt used to do that. Or not my aunt, my great grandma used to do that with pierogies, as long as they were the potato and onion ones.
I think it goes deeper than potatoes. There must be a lot of things that people just don't do because you're just quote unquote not supposed to. That probably fine.
Like ketchup and toes isn't a good fucking combo.
Toes?
Yeah, like toes, like piggies.
What?
Yeah, I mean, would you dip some toes in ketchup and just?
I'm not eating toes.
But you suck on toes.
No, I don't.
Well then,
are you trying to gaslight me into a foot fetish live on the pod?
It's not live; it's recorded.
Yeah, for all they know.
For all they know,
I'm live right now.
I'm live right now, taking a shit.
This was not ran by me. Why are you trying to gaslight me to a foot fetish? You know how we all dip our
our significant other's toes in ketchup and just there you go.
You said it like, well, I mean, since we're eating toes already, might as well put some condiments on there.
Yeah, a little bit.
We all eat toes.
A little malted vinegar, a little fucking ketchup.
Little Tony Satcheries.
Little Tony Satcheries. These toes are looking delicious.
They taste like a shrimp po' boy.
Shrimp po' boy. Baby, your toes are tasting delicious today.
Monteley.
Do you hold up? This isn't even on the list, but do you know of the phantom like hotel toe sucker?
Now you're just making stuff up. I feel like next time that we go to a hotel, you're going to suck my toes and put ketchup on them and be like, "Ooh, it was a goal."
No. There's this dude back in like right here. Should I say his name? I mean, he's already arrested.
Yeah, I mean, dox that motherfucker. He's a villain.
This is in Nashville. All right.
He's a villain.
In May 5th, 2023, David Neal, 52,
That's
is
so recent.
I know. Is charged with aggravated burglary and assault after a March 30th incident in which he entered a guest's room at the Hilton Hotel at blank, I'm not going to read it out, where he was employed as a night manager. Neal made a key card that he used to enter a guest room around 5 a.m. The man reported that he woke up to find Neal sucking on his toes and immediately confronted Neal, who he recognized as the person who had, the day before, come into his room with a second employee to address an issue that he was having with his TV.
Ain't no way.
How would you feel? This guy looks like he'd suck toes too.
How would I feel?
How would you feel if you just woke up in a nudes
so
on them piggies?
It's a delicate situation, right? Because my feet are in his mouth. If I startle him, there's a good chance he'll chomp. But after I have secured my piggies, that man isn't leaving the room alive. You don't suck my toes while I'm sleeping and unlock a new fear every night. Now I gotta sleep with socks on. I'm beating that. I'm stomping him out. You want a good taste of my foot? Here it is. I could have went my whole life without the Montreal.
No, it was Nashville.
Sucker. Nashville toe sucker. It was really jarring that it happened like in 2020s ish.
2023.
When you say shit like that, I'm like, oh, that's got to be like 1950s, 1960s.
No.
That's what type of demon time people are on. Not in the year of our Lord.
Oh.
There's TikTok. Man, that's the age of TikTok. You could have been seen sucking toes on TikTok.
Yo, dude, it's the toe sucking challenge. Let me break into this guy's room.
I want to tell you right now, no sentence has made me less unhappy than it's the toe sucking challenge. Let me sneak into this guy's room. May God have mercy on your soul.
Let me sneak in. I'm at my gym teacher's house. I'm gonna go in and suck his toes.
Gym teacher's like, you crazy kids, get out of here.
You crazy kid. That's an easy way to get shot.
It is. I think I can't think of a thing that person would do to you after that I would feel sympathy for you.
You know what?
I'm coming up. If you break into my house, slurp on my toes while I'm asleep, I should get to do whatever I want. Like, I could build a rack and put you on the rack and, like, peel your flesh off. And
stretch you out. No, wait, never mind.
I should be able to do some, like, Hannibal Lecter shit, cut a piece of your brain off and make you eat it. Like, that's how... Don't violate me and my... Oh, God!
Now you're going to be thinking about it. Yeah, that's for the gaped mouth woman thing, too.
The gaped mouth woman?
Yeah, wasn't it you? I remember I was talking with somebody.
What are these SCP characters?
I thought it was you, but, like, I remember I was talking with somebody, and then, like, I was heading home. He's like, I hope tonight that when you get home that there's just a gaped mouth woman standing in your backyard.
Oh, no.
I thought that was you. You know what? It might have been Lee.
I would never say something so vile.
And now every time I get home at like 2 a.m, I'm just like, she gonna be standing there. And I have a decision to make. Do I run down to my back door where I have a shovel and hope to God I can fend off this eldritch being with this shovel? Or do I just run back to my car and drive away, leaving my family for the woman?
I can't tell you the fear that would shoot down my leg in the form of diarrhea. If someone said some cryptic shit like that and I saw a silhouette in my back, I'd be like, oh, hell no. I'd convert
home.
to fucking whatever religion
Gets me the fucking far away from that thing as possible.
I'm doing all. It's like in The Mummy where the guy has all of the religious chains.
Oh yeah,
and
he's
like,
pulling out
them all
like
up
the
to
cross
mummy.
and like the Star of David and the rosary.
That's me. To the fucking gaped mouth woman.
I bet you she like sucking toes
that.
too.
With her gaped mouth, you probably get all of them in one go.
Get both feet.
Just, that's how it works. Because one foot you could cut off. You can't cut off both.
You can't cut off both. I feel like if I wake up to somebody with their mouth around my toes, I'm just going to kick down and break their jaw. Like, that's just going to be a knee-jerk reaction. You know what? That's the gamble you take when you fucking suck on an incapacitated person's toes.
That is fair.
That is 100% fair.
But that's how the cookie crumbles. That's how the toe suck crumbles.
That's how the toe suck crumbles. Shit.
Let's divert anything, whatever.
The worst place to get your
Get me outta
toes sucked was when you're getting a tattoo.
That would be pretty negative.
That would be pretty negative, but I do want to talk about the tattoo convention that the wife and I went to over the weekend.
Well, let's hear it.
This is just I have no artistic bone in my body, but this is just a suggestion to all tattoo artists out there. You know, the all zero listening. If you are going to a convention that is about displaying yourself and like showing your talents as a tattoo artist, maybe don't just have screen grabs of an anime or a manga. And if you're going to do realism, make sure it looks good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, I saw a tattoo, bless this woman's heart. She was following her dreams and her passion, but there was a realism tattoo of Tupac that she used to be like, look what I can do. And she made Tupac look like Megamind. I was like, God damn it, you killed the man again. It looked so bad. It was like looking down and he was like looking up, but his head just had like the Megamind fucking girth. And I was like, God. Oh no, someone's walking around with that on them right now, huh?
Jada's not going to be happy about this.
Jada's not going to be happy about this. But yeah, that's all I want to say. Tattoo convention, cool. I mean, I got a lot of cards. Some dude there, if he is listening, he had like a list of free tattoos, and then I've had this joke with my wife for a while about I want to get Waldo tattooed on my taint. And then I saw a little Waldo, and I was like, oh, do you want to tattoo that on my taint? And he's like, yes! He's like, I've been waiting for this! I was like, oh, shit! He's like, you want to do it right now? Free. Completely free. And I was like, oh. And then I was like, do you have a curtain? He's like, no. And I was like, ugh, I kind of don't want to pull my pants down in a convention center full of a bunch of people who can see my tiny little pig cock. And expose my fucking taint for all to see.
This is a private tattooing.
This is a private tattooing experience. But he was so down to do it, and I was like, all right, I got his card. This man is in Columbus, Ohio.
How would they do that? You're going to have to, like...
You got to hold up your balls to do it.
You have to, like, be, like, in a sex position and put your legs behind, like, lay on your back?
No, like, you just kind of like
lay on your stomach. You're gonna have to do face down, ass up if you're on your stomach.
You just kind of like he said he already did it with one of his buddies. They tattooed each other's taint in like a 69 position, which this dude's already cool. But
yeah, that's what I would call that individual.
That is awesome. He also had a lot of like Lord of the Rings art that he drew himself, and like Dark Souls, and I was just like, yo,
guy is also a Lord of the Rings guy.
Bro, he has such good work, and I was like, I wish you were not in Columbus. I would so get shit done by... I still might. I'll take a flight to fucking Columbus just for a tattoo.
For a taint tattoo?
Not for a taint tattoo, but...
For taint too?
A taint too. Like a cat too.
Fucking taint too.
But yeah, that guy was really cool. He was probably my favorite artist that we saw there. I have his sticker. I'll send you a picture of it. It looks really dope. But... That's about it for the tattoo convention.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
So I guess it's on me to recommend things. I've been doing it. If you haven't seen it, Knights of the Seven Kingdom, real good, real good. If you like the Game of Thrones and Song of Ice and Fire, you know, House of the Dragon world building, and like it's kind of like callbacks because it's about Sir Duncan the Tall, and he's mentioned in like A Song of Ice and Fire as kind of like a folk hero, and like it's cool for like a callback. But if you're into, you know, the world of Westeros for like the political intrigue and the combat, maybe not for you. But if you just like, if you like the world, yeah, I thought it was fine because I liked the show, but they did kind of like, there's only 6 episodes.
Yeah, okay, so it's not too long.
6 or 7 episodes. But they like cock tease you with combat for like the whole thing, and then it's like 15 minutes at the end of like the second to last episode is when you get like some combat. And it's cool. It's like, I don't want to spoil it, but it's yeah, I like the show, so I don't mind, but if you're in it for the combat, maybe.
Yeah, I was never a big Game of Thrones fan. I tried giving it a go. I read the first book and I was just like, not a lot of combat for me. I like more Lord of the Rings, like big battles, and you know, like
yeah, it's definitely like a political thing.
Yeah, there's some politics in Lord of the Rings here and there, but mostly it's about the adventure. Which, I mean, Lord of the Rings, fucking what a goated story.
I'm surprised Martin let HBO do Knights of the Seven Kingdom after they absolutely butchered the later half of Game of Thrones. But
I was not watching at that point, but judging from everybody's reaction to it, it probably was not a great ending.
That's got to suck so bad because he's not even done writing it, and now it's like, what's the fucking point? Everyone hates it.
Yeah,
already. But I would view it as the opposite. You can come back. He said that the ending is going to be completely different, obviously, and like things are going to be different. So I'm excited. I'm all caught up on reading A Song of Ice and Fire, but that also got me thinking that like it's gotta suck as a creator to go through stuff like that. And I saw something recently. I've seen it a bunch. I don't know if you know that Sir Arthur Conan Doyle, who wrote Sherlock, apparently hates Sherlock. At least that's what people say, that he hates his own creation. And they cite his source being that, like, you know, I want people to like my other works.
Yeah.
But I think that it has to do with a lot with what a lot of creators probably go through, or like specifically mystery writers. They don't get the satisfaction everyone else does. And that must really suck. Like when Doyle writes Sherlock, he knows the ending almost certainly.
Yeah.
He already knows, and then he's like writing in reverse. So us as the audience, we get to walk with Sherlock and get to the end. You know, sometimes some people will find out the mystery before, some people will like, you know, get bits and pieces, or even if you aren't able to get anything, you at least get the reveal with the journey. But Doyle, he never gets that.
Yeah, because he already knows the ending.
Right, and that got me thinking about like M. Night Shyamalan, you know. Say what you want about him. He made one of the greatest twists in a movie ever, which, spoiler alert again, for
like a 30-year-old movie.
Yeah, for the Sixth Sense. Like, we all got to experience that, but he knew that was going to happen beforehand, so he doesn't get that satisfaction. He doesn't get the joy of a twist, and I don't know. I just kind of like, I don't want to say I was emotional about it, but it kind of bugged me that like really good twists or really good plot lines, like Game of Thrones with like the Red Wedding.
Uh-huh.
When you experience that, when you like either watching it or reading it, that does something to you. But I'm sure there's like a certain satisfaction from the creator being like, okay, I'm going to do this to people, but they don't get to live that experience. So I don't know. I just kind of like, as somebody who does like create stuff like this and like D&D and whatnot, I can kind of relate to like the difficulty of creating something and knowing that like I'll never get to experience what I'm creating the way that
Other people will
the
get
people
to.
that, yeah.
I
And I
know
suppose,
like the creator misery that you're talking about, like the curse, because like Ronnie James Dio, like one of his most popular songs is Rainbow in the Dark.
yeah,
Absolutely hated that song by the end of his career. Didn't want to sing it. He would close every show with it, and he was just so annoyed by it. And, it was like in interviews, they'd be like, oh, Rainbow in the Dark's such a great song. And he'd be like, I absolutely fucking hate that song. And that's the thing with a lot of people, too. It's like your thing can become so big, like everybody brings it up to you instead of like referencing your other works. Like Dio's had such a history like with metal and stuff like that. Like he's one of the godfathers of metal. And it's like everybody just brings up Rainbow in the Dark and Holy Diver, and it's just like, I've done other things that have reached the same success, but you only want to talk about these things. Like that's got to be really fucking irking.
yeah, especially when you put like your whole every song, you maybe not every song, but a lot of times you're putting a lot into it, and then
Yeah.
to just like have people not care and be like, play something from your last album.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And same thing with Venom. They were talking about like everybody wants them to play like Welcome to Hell and black metal, and they're like we want to play the new stuff. We're really proud of the new stuff, but people just want to hear the hits. I guess that is with every band, no matter how big you are or how small you are. If you have one song that's your most popular, like that's going to be the one that people want to hear. And same thing with books. It's like, you have this one character that everybody likes, or like this one series that's doing very well, and people don't care about your other shit. They just want to read like fucking Perry Botter.
Yeah.
I get that. And that's really frustrating to see as a fan of that person, not just that work. Because it's like, you as a fan of that person's like whole like career, you see that they have the ability to write or, do other things that aren't just this big thing. And it's like, man, I wish, other people would find appreciation in his other stuff or their other stuff as well.
It also sucks. Like obviously the author, writer, whatever isn't, I'm sure they're not upset about it.
Yeah.
But it also is, because they give the different satisfaction of like, okay, I did this and now I get to see people's reactions.
Mm-hmm.
But we as consumers, we can also kind of steal some of that.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I've seen The Prestige that has a twist ending. So when I sit someone else down to watch The Prestige, I get to be like smug and be like, oh, see, I showed you this like twist ending. Isn't that and it's like I had nothing to do with it. Like I just had you watch a movie.
It's like that what is it called when parasocial, It's like you're gaining success. You feel the success from showing somebody this thing that somebody else made, and it's like now you get to be like, haha, like they probably were going, haha, they didn't see this coming.
It's like, yeah, I showed it to you, and I
was the Prometheus to this fucking revelation.
Right. Yes, and that's I'm like I said, I'm sure M. Night Shyamalan isn't upset every time somebody shows them like the Sixth Sense, like, no, it was me, I am the one,
Yeah.
But I don't know. It affected me in a way, I guess. So I just want to talk about it. And briefly, since we're talking about M. Night Shyamalan, do you remember? Have you ever seen The Lady in
Signs.
the Water?
No, I have not.
I haven't either. It was like, it dawned on me that like
I
they
haven't
pushed-
either.
they pushed that movie super hard. Do you remember? Like, maybe it's just because I was a kid and like it's just like a repeating a memory or something. But I swear to God, every movie it was in the trailer. Go see The Lady in the Water.
Mhm.
It was in every commercial. It was like, and I wanted to see it real bad, but I was too young. But somehow not too young to watch Nightmare on Elm Street. Go figure.
Hell yeah.
But I never seen it, and now like I think next time we do the pod, I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna report on it because it's been like a mind bug of like I don't even remember what the movie's about, but it was just like such a big part of like every commercial and everything was like The Lady in the Water. So I'll report back.
I do remember Signs.
That's how we said it too. Signs was good.
I remember
I like
Signs because Signs had that like weird alien thing hop out in the camera and it was like, oh! But other than that, I remember like the movie being really fucking bad.
You talk about Signs with the racist ass
Melly Gibson. Okay. All right.
Joaquin Phoenix is in that movie too.
Mel Gibson, Joaquin Phoenix, Abigail Berslin, Roy Culkin.
I put in Signs because I was gonna look up, whatever, and I had recently looked up mad cow disease, so I put Signs and it autofilled Signs of mad cow disease.
Oh. Signs of mad cow disease. Are you going moo a lot in a very angry turn? Yeah, I am. Moo.
Oh, moo. Interrupting cow. Who? Moo. Oh no.
Maybe the reason why Signs was so bad is because it was PG-13 instead of being rated R. Oh, what was the other M. Night Shyamalan movie? The fucking one about the serial killer who went to go see like that pop star, and it was basically like M. Night Shyamalan like putting his daughter's music just on display.
I don't know.
Oh, what was it? Trap.
I think a lot of M. Night Shyamalan's movies are fucking trash.
Trap was good. I like Trap. Although the ending kind of like fucked it up, but other than that, it was pretty good.
That's all of his things. He had like the one big success with The Sixth Sense, and now everything is a fucking twist. And now it's like you have to go even. He was in Stuart Little. What the fuck? Wait a minute.
Oh, Old
I
was pretty good too. No, Old had a really good ending to where like he didn't fuck it all up. Well, wait.
There was a bit of a twist on Old.
Now that I'm thinking about it, I forgot about like. Well, no, because they were watching. Never mind. You know what? Just go watch Old. It was a good movie. A little bit fucked up.
Devil was good. I remember Devil. All right, that's enough about M. Night Shyamalan.
All right, we can have an M. Night Shyamalan episode, but
it's not this one.
It's not this one. Anyways, I think it's about a good time to wrap it up now.
You don't want to say your controversial take?
My controversial take? Oh, my hot take of the day.
Uh-huh.
The blue sour gusher tastes like ass when you eat it by itself, and the best one is fruit punch.
That was very brave of you. I'm
Very
happy
brave of
you
me.
did that. All right, today's Unhinged Lyric is brought to you by none other than Kid Rock.
Oh, hell yeah.
Quote, young ladies, I like them underage. Some people say that's statutory. I say it's mandatory. Thank you, Kid Rock.
Thank you, Kid
Burn in
Rock,
hell.
for that. That fucking lyric. Jesus fucking Christ.
And with that, we're going to wrap up. Guys, remember, no matter what's going on, at the end of the day,
Day's gonna end.
see ya. Bye.
Bye. Bye.